Hello, everybody. This is Bill Mouse Art. How are you doing? It's almost Halloween, man. It's almost time for the tricking and the treating. I have to send you guys some pictures of what we end up doing over here at the house. But tonight, it's all about doing some sketching. So let us find out who's in the room with us already, because I see we have some people hanging out with us already. That's awesome. All right, Platinum, what's up? I already gave it a pre-like because I know it's going to be good. You're awesome, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, I always encourage everybody to drop a like on the old like button. That makes the show happy. It makes me happy. Ken Albury, what's up, man? Ken Albury says my pencil is ready. Very, very cool. Kevin, what's up, man? Kevin Green's in the house. Let's say, oh no, you're here already. Well, I will at least get to enjoy seeing the art created, even if I won't be able to outbid you. Platinum says, not bidding, my friend. At least I don't think so. Kevin says, Lord, all I can think about now is Platinum and Ken. Little Deuce Coop. Ken is the Deuce. Who's going to be stealing the candy? Ken says, I was not aware of this nickname. Oh, yeah, the Deuce is better than, yeah, no doubt. Mighty Geek, what's up, man? Been a long time. Platinum says, idea 2B and Eve from Stellar Blade, back to back, having a cake off. And little tiny nines at the bottom judging. That might be a thing. Might have to bring up a tiny bit of reference for 2B just to make sure I kind of get her right. And Stellar Blade, I've been kind of enjoying. I enjoyed that one Stellar Blade piece that we did for the Patreon page. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy these characters. Excellent. And I was trying to decide between a white sheet of paper tonight or the chipboard, and I was kind of leaning towards the chipboard. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. The first person to respond with either white paper or chipboard, that's going to be the direction that we end up going in tonight. And right now, the first idea to come in was from Platinum with 2B and possibly Eve from Stellar Blade. Kind of back to back. It is Halloween, and maybe we'll make it a little spooky while we're at it. Ken says I have to keep my bids somewhat low as I have a commission upcoming. All good, dude. All good. Christopher, what's up, my friend? Glad you're hanging out with us. Oh, you mean like the little floating sidekick? See, that's why I need Cat in the room.
No.
Like 2B's little sidekick is the little.
No, they said nines.
Yeah, the nines. Yeah.
Well, Nines is the boy character.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He just likes the nickname Nine.
Yep. I watched Cat play that game.
Yeah, I love that game.
I love the graphics on the game, so I watch her. There's certain games that I watch her play that I don't actually play myself.
Yeah. Same thing with God of War. You didn't play that. You just watched me play it.
Yeah, I don't play God of War. I love to watch it though. But I will play Arkham City. I have to play Arkham City all the way through. Over and over again. Ken says, what are we drawing tonight? Well, so far, it looks like we're drawing 2B and possibly Eve. That's what kind of sticking in my mind right now from the suggestions that have been coming in so far. Kevin says, to be or not to be? Ken says, have we done any Transformers yet? No, we have not. We have not done any off-the-cuff Transformers yet on the show. Kevin says, I think Alora needs to have her candy being stolen. That's a good possibility. I like this. Mighty Geek says, what's on the drawing board tonight? So far, 2B, Eve, possibly a Transformer? I'm just reading the suggestions as they come in, and we're going to see what the paper gods tell me to draw once we get started. Kevin says, Chip is better than Chet. All right, well, there's our suggestion right there. Kevin says we're going to do chipboard first. If we have time for a second one, we'll do a second one. But right now, I think we're going to do big piece on this chipboard, which means we're going to be using our cool color pencils and some white color pencils, which is cool. I like doing like the little highlights and stuff, little extra stuff on there. So that's cool. Mighty Geek says Vampirella and Nira X, which is an excellent suggestion. We got 2B and Eve first. But I'm going to write down Vampy and Nira X anyway, because who knows? Maybe they fit. Maybe this might be a multi-character piece. We might have some crazy fun with this tonight. Bored is better than bored. Platinum says, "Hi, Kat."
Hello.
Kat is over here working on some sketches. We're actually finishing up. I'm very happy. We're making some good progress on the rest of our fulfillment on Club Corrupt #1. So I know we're over 50% fulfilled on that Kickstarter now as we speak. And we're taking care of the second half of it, which has all the extra sketches and little add-ins and stuff. So that's where we're at with that right now. That's what she's working on right now. Kevin says, I could see Nira trying to one-up Vampy with a tiny costume contest. I like that. That idea is always good. Platinum says, just to let you know, a Cat Mouse 2B would go for a nice price if Cat Mouse were to join the show tonight. I'm just saying. Platinum says. All right, we're gonna try to peer.
Tip me over here.
Cat Mouse might actually be joining us tonight. We'll see. Does I'll see if she nods her head yes or no.
This one. So after this, I'll get like a fruit snack, and I will humor.
Hey, Platinum, good twisting of the arm. Give her about 20 minutes, and she will join us on the show. And as far as I know,
lucky I like to draw 2B.
She likes to draw 2B. She does like to draw 2B, which I don't know. That might mean if she's drawing 2B. Maybe I'll start with Eve, and then we'll try to fit in Vampy, possibly Nira, into the piece. Oh, Kevin says that we did draw a Transformer at one point during the show. We drew Galvatron. That's right, dude. How could I forget Galvatron? You know, she's almost ready to be colored, so we can get her up on the club page. Now, plus since it's Galvatron. I'll put her up on the regular Facebooks and all that good stuff too, because I want to share that one far and wide. Platinum says, or you could tell her to make my sketch a 2B. Platinum heard that you're going to be on the show, so he says, "Yay!"
Yeah.
Ken Albury says Galvatron. Nice. Sorry, I missed that one. Yeah, that was a fun piece. We actually got a little tiny down there holding Galvatron by her leg. It's a really cool piece. I really like it. Platinum Albert says, "Yeah, Mr. Mouse. Don't you remember Galvatron turns into a hairdryer?" All right. Well, I tell you what. Until Kat joins us, she's going to be drawing 2B this evening. I am going to start with. Gosh, what if we did Mercy as Eve? What do you think about those? Because since we're kind of putting Nira X next to Vampirella, maybe we'll do something like that. All right, so we'll start up in the corner. We'll start with. Let me start with a little gray pencil. Here we go. As I grind my pencil into the ground. This will be a nice little starting point. I'll put Mercy back here, and then we will start fitting in Vampirella and Nira X having a tiny outfit competition. That would be fun. And then when Kat comes back up to the studio, she's got one sketch that she's working on. That she just wants to finish it before she puts it down. Let her have a little snack. And then she'll be up here drawing some 2B. That'll be awesome.
Go get some chips.
Yeah, she needs to get
Oh,
good.
no. And then I clean my hands. Come back up.
Which is good because she loves that game, and she's actually drawn 2B before, and she would love to do that. All right, let me put this camera just a little bit closer to there, since we're drawing the face kind of small here. So I think we're gonna try to fit like a couple characters into this piece. I think that would be fun. I'll get some lines done, and I will take a peek up at the chat, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I know you guys will forgive me if I fall behind by a little bit. Just want to make sure I get some good lines up in here. Got to make sure she's looking off in a certain direction, so that way I can draw the rest of her where it goes. Super glad you guys are hanging out with me tonight. Pre-Halloween special.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, what's up, Kat?
Can I show you what I'm done?
Sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, she censored it. We can show it. We can show it. She's working on some sketches. Look at these. These are the sketches Cat Mouse is working on tonight. These are for the Club Corrupt Kickstarter book.
I still need to color them, but this is what I was working on.
Wow, these are going to be in full color too. Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
these ones gotta be in full color.
Dude, so cool. Yeah, so we'll get her back up here in a few minutes. We're going to let her have a little snack, have her come back up, and we will get her on the show, so that way she can get working on 2B, because that'll be fun. I like that. I like it. Kevin Green says, sold! Platinum says, whoa, those are sweet. Christopher says, they look awesome, Cat, and hello.
Hello.
Platinum says, so tight. Awesome, awesome.
Nice. I'm gonna go get a snack. Waffle will probably follow me.
Yes. Our guard dog.
I'll be up in a minute.
Near Automata, that's where 2B's from, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm scrolling up in the chat real quick. I'm gonna go right back down. I'm sure I missed a few things, but Ken Albury was saying it's my first day and I don't know what 2B is. So 2B is a female character, an android character from the game Nier Automata, which is a game that Catherine absolutely loves. Oh, there you go. Platinum was answering. Yeah, Nier Automata. There you go. Game lead character. Yep. Some person, what's up? Big hello to everybody. Hello right back to some person. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. And Kat, some person says hello to Kat. She just ran downstairs. She's going to grab a snack. We kind of peer pressured her into joining the show tonight. So she is going to be drawing 2B as soon as she gets back up here. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Now I'm catching up. Ken Albury says, Kat signs her name the same way I sign mine. We can be friends. Yeah. Similar signatures. Awesome. Ken, what's up, man? Ken Zazer's in the house. I call him Prime Ken. Sorry, Ken Albury. We have Ken Albury and we have Prime Ken. Evening, my good friend. Mighty Geek says, so Kat is auditioning for Penthouse Comics. Yeah, these are specifically for, because we've decided we divided up our imprints into, so we have a completely separate imprint for like the more nudie kind of stuff. So the more adult or nudie or avant-garde, artistically nude kind of material all goes under Club Corrupt as our new imprint for that material. And then everything that comes out under Entity Comics, of course, is general audience like it's always been. So it's always a nice rarity to have some Club Corrupt books coming out. Nier Automata is a great game. It is actually a super, super cool game. I watch Kat play it. I don't play it myself, but I do. There are certain games that I watch like a movie because she she plays them all the way through, and I'm just like, I'm chilling. So I will draw and watch her play video games sometimes. Platinum says Stellar Blade is having a Nier Automata DL. It looks sick. Really? Oh, really? A DLC? You are subprime Ken. Acceptable. Muy acceptable. Yes. The Deuce. Club Corrupt is better than the Tasty Billy Club. Yeah, I totally agree. But however, you know what's funny is that my Xbox gamer tag, it was Xbox that gave me this name, by the way. You know, because sometimes for gamer tag, you can just tell it to generate one for you, and it's the one that picked out Tasty Billy Club. That's right. You could blame Xbox for the Tasty Billy Club, because that's where that came from. Which is hilarious. So I've kept it as my game tag, but yeah, we don't. That's not our imprint. That's not our imprint. So the imprint is now Club Corrupt, which is an awesome name, and I feel like it perfectly describes whatever content we produce under that name. So Club Corrupt. And for those of you who don't know, we have a Patreon page that is at patreon.com/Club Corrupt, one word. And that's where we post a lot of it, like especially like the images that I do on our show, like the one tonight. I'll usually color a high-res digital file, and I'll usually have some kind of mod, some kind of nude mod or something like that to have like an edgy version of the piece, because of course we know we can't have like crazy straight up nudity on the old YouTubes. It cannot be done. So we put it up on the Patreon page, and that's where we put it up first. And sometimes the material from the Patreon page will end up going in issues of Club Corrupt, which issue number 1 is a little over 50% fulfilled right now. So pretty excited about that. So Kat's going to come back and she's going to draw 2B from Nier Automata. And then I'm drawing Mercy as a Stellar Blade, as Eve from Stellar Blade. And then we're going to see about adding some more characters onto this piece. So far what we've got going on is possibly Nira X and Vampirella kind of having a who's got a smaller costume contest. There's no rules on YouTube about having a tiny, tiny costume. I might have Mercy holding like the big sword. Kind of drives the whole Stellar Blade thing home. Did you get sustenance?
Just a quick one.
Cool. Can't have people starving in the studio.
I'll heat up some chicken nuggets after.
Chicken nuggies?
I'm just gonna take a small bit because David wakes up at 11.
Mm-hmm.
That way I don't ignore him.
Word. There we go. Kind of like looking at her back a little bit. All right, let me catch up with the chat just a little bit. Let me go up here a little bit. Same cool flavor as the original Ken. Platinum says, but Billy Club in your face sounds cool as hell. Yeah, it would be. That would be a cool advertisement, that's for sure. Let's see. What are we starting tonight? Okay, we got a couple things going on, Ken. That's right. You came in just after we started getting suggestions already. So we've got a couple little things. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me make sure that I send an invite out to the cat mouse because she needs to be a part of this action now. So let me send out an invite to her so that way she can get up over here.
Thank you.
Make sure I copy the old address. Let me jump over to the Twitter machine so I can message her. Perfect. Technology. There we go. All right, you should have it now, Kat.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we'll just make sure that you know that your mic is off and everything on your end, so you're fine. All right. So she knows what she's doing. All right, so we'll wait for her to join here in just a second. Let's see. Kevin Green says, "I want to be starting something." Ken Albury says, "Did my She Dragoon piece get colored?" Yes, it did. In fact, I just posted it. It's on the Patreon page, and it's a free post. It's a public post. So if you don't have a subscription to the Patreon page, you can still see it. So it's totally up there. And I'm going to post. There's a nude version also that I'm going to post, and I'm going to post that tonight right after the show because that one is all done and ready to go as well. But it's on my iPad, so it's not convenient for me right here. But it's on the Patreon page, and it's on there as a free post. Like I said, it's a public post, so you can see like the regular colored version of it anytime. Came out cool, dude. She's so fun, dude. That was a great suggestion. I really had a lot of fun doing that one. Let's see. Platinum says it's on the club. It's nice. Yes. Prime Can says, sorry, what are we drawing? Okay, so I know I got off topic again. Kat's gonna be here in just a minute. She's gonna be drawing 2B from Nier Automata. I'm currently drawing Mercy as Eve from Stellar Blade, but I think we're also going to fit in a Vampirella and a Nira X in here somewhere. Yeah, they're probably going to be showing off and comparing bikini sizes, I think. And then we're going to add some, maybe a moon and some little bats in the background. I want to give it like a little bit of a Halloween kind of vibe, even though it's not a straight up Halloween piece, but a little bit of a vibe. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. She is very green. The Savage She Dragoon is extremely green. Kevin says, yes, and she looks lovely, and she's not even nude, not yet. But she's going to be tonight. In fact, she's already done. I'm just waiting to post it. Ken Albury says, nice, I'll go try to find it. Awesome. Let's see. Prime Ken says maybe Mercy is holding a blue ribbon for the winner. That's a possibility. I like that. A little bit of a little judging. Kevin says you can't have people starving in the studio, but here I thought you were both starving artists. I know we're trying to change that. It's a preconception. Christopher says I'm thinking of getting commission from you soon, Bill. Awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, just let me know anytime. Let me know anytime, my friend. I'm sure we're connected already on the social media. So, but you can also email me direct let me see if I have my email thing handy. Okay, there it is. So you can always email me direct right here at billmossart@gmail.com. And luckily, the list is actually finally it's getting smaller. It's like I've been behind for quite a long time, and it's nice to see the list actually getting under control. So very, very cool. Some person says it needs a mushroom cloud in the back. I don't know what this is yet. Vampira? Well, it's Mercy, our Cyber Angel character, and I think I'm gonna have her dressed up like Eve from Stellar Blade. So I'm gonna draw like a big sword here, And then of course she's got that skin tight outfit that Stellar Blade has. Some person says stellar. Does that mean it's in space? I love the space backgrounds of Stellar Blade. They do come from space. Ken says near X Automata. Oh my god, I'm screen capping that. Dude, that's perfect. That is such a good play. Please remind me about that later. I don't want to forget that one. We need to do a piece with that.
And you even have white hair, so.
Oh, Ken says he found it. Very cool. Awesome. Look, coming to the stage. Cat Mouse. Ladies and gentlemen, Cat Mouse. All right. Got our game split here. Good. All right, Ken says, if not a blue ribbon, some sort of prize for the winner. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, hopefully I will remember by the time we get to that little part. That would be really cool. Platinum says, hooray for small lists. Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? It's like, I like to be busy. I like to be on time. Being behind is a little stressful because I don't want to rush the artwork for anybody. It's like I have to give everybody the best that I can give them. So rushing through things. So my secret to catching up on the list is not necessarily going faster. It's just simply not stopping. So that way everybody gets the best that I can give them.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You know how many times I have to like bring a bowl of food up here, being like, "Father, please, Father, please eat."
I know, and Ken Zazer, he's actually got he's got a piece that I would like. There's a big piece that you and I are working on. Finally it's going to be on the table. It's like, oh my god, it's like I can't wait, dude. It's like I don't like coming up with these cool ideas and then like it takes a while to get to them, and it's like, oh man, I really want to get to this. So, but you know what? It's awesome because you guys keep me excited about like the next piece, and it keeps me creative. So it's a good thing to complain about, but it's, you know, at the same time, it motivates me to keep on drawing, so that way we can catch up and have all these cool ideas. I love it.
And we keep innovating like more ways of like how to get certain things done faster.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
Yeah, the techniques always get sharper and sharper, so that's what I like about that too.
I am sharp as I am.
Mighty Geek says, currently the title of the tiniest costume is a tie between Lady Death and Vampirella. This is true. Ken Albury says, how many people are ahead of me? I have 3 pages left until I'm done with issue 8. Then I'm going to sit in the back seat of your car and ask, is it done yet? Over and over. Yeah, I don't have a number off the top of my head. I just know that the stack is way smaller. So it's becoming manageable now. So things feel a lot better. Platinum says, if you don't make Nira as 2B, I'll not respect you anymore, Mr. Mouse. Well, I might have to make Nira as 2B, even though Kat is also drawing 2B, so it could be a double 2B night. It's a 2B special night. To be, not to be. Kevin Green says, Nira Ex Machina? Oh, Machina? Yes. Ex Machina? That's a good play on words, too. I love that. Some person says, the elusive and illustrious Cat Mouse. Thank goodness he's not making a B4. This isn't Star Trek. There was before, right? Yeah, it was before. Is this going to be a Monster Mash in space? It might be something like that. Yeah. I think Mystique holds the record for tiny costume, if you think about it. Kate lays out her figures like a normal artist. I do lay out my figures differently.
It's like I do not have the absolute insane zero training that you have.
Well, different tools bring out different techniques too. So it's like, if I'm drawing with a regular pencil, I'll draw different than if I'm drawing with these pencils. So it's like it kind of brings out different things. And thank you, Ken, for always waiting for waiting patiently, because it does make everything so much nicer. It's so good. Thanks, guys. Did I hear once that Kat was going to stream on her own? This is the plan. This is still the plan.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to ask like our friends when they stream, so that I don't accidentally stream when they're streaming. So I'm trying to figure out like which day would kind of be good, while I put together like the scheduling and like making like my own little videos and little assets for things. So it's like I'm in the middle of getting ready to do all that streaming stuff.
Yeah, she's getting her ducks in a row, so that way she can. So that way the streams don't conflict with other streams that we get on, and also we have lots of other friends that also stream, so we don't want to stream at the same time that they stream. So little by little, she's getting all her ducks in a row to start streaming. I'm excited. I want to see her doing her thing. I'm going to give Mercy a little bit of some sword action over here. Because Stellar Blade has a huge sword.
My channel doesn't exist.
What?
But I'm on it. Because I can. I have the other chat up.
Do the what?
Oh, because it's some person said it looks like it doesn't exist. And I was like, no! I swear!
It's like, no!
I have like 2 things posted on it. It might be the old one I used to have. Let me go ahead and just like,
Yeah, she'll check. She'll check.
because I did have a different one before.
Yeah, I know you've had more than one parking space for your artwork stuff. So.
And like when I first made a YouTube channel, it was back when I was like, I think I was like in middle school. So I was just like, yeah, let's not have that cringy title. And I'm just like, so let me send out this one just in case. That way you can just like click on the actual channel for that one.
There we go. I'd like to have Stellar Mercy.
Oh, little guys. Yeah, I'll draw tiny guys. I do want to draw something like Halloween, so I think maybe it's just like, I don't know if I want to put like a witch hat on her or to like have a giant pumpkin. I'm not sure.
Now, just to make sure, you guys let me know. Make sure that if you can just let me know. Make sure that I want to make sure, put it this way, that you can hear Kat's voice, okay? Because the microphone is a little bit far away from her. So if you guys can hear her fine, then we're golden. So I want to make sure that that you hear everything that she's saying.
So far, it feels like it's been good because people are responding.
Mm-hmm.
To my knowledge.
Yes, to your knowledge. Platinum says so patiently. I know. You guys are the best, though. You guys are the best. Thanks for being patient. Because sometimes, like 1 or 2 pieces might get just in the little vortex where it's like I need some extra time because maybe it's a harder piece, or maybe it's more time consuming. So I put it because I don't want to do a bad job on it, and it takes a little bit longer to get to. So I'm glad you guys are so cool about it. And sometimes it's such a subjective thing of what makes one piece harder to do than another. Or it just gets swept up into the schedule somehow. So I'm just like, okay, we got to get this done. put the little sharp point on here. Platinum says, I love you, Mr. Mouse. You take your time. Jab, jab. I love you guys, man. I love you guys. You guys are always awesome. Kevin says, how big is it going to be, Ken? Do I have to whip out the 20 by 30 X-Men scene? I know the X-Men scene that Kevin and I have going on is going to be quite big. That's going to be really, really fun to debut and show everybody once we get that all set up. It's going to be great. Ken Albury says, I've been spending a lot of time virtually hanging out with people that draw better than me lately. Hey man, that's what I do too. I hang out with everybody, man. This is good. That's how we all learn, we get better, and that's how I get better. I love it. I've actually hung out more with people virtually since we started doing all this stuff than we were doing shows in person, because we have so much. We can actually set aside time to actually hang out. Some person says, I suggest a Xenomorph and the Leprechaun. he did have a space movie. You know, the horror movies, it's like they graduate to space adventures at some point. Like Jason in space.
Everything ends up being like in space.
Pretty soon all the Fast and the Furious movies will just be starships in space.
Oh, it's so funny though. I like it. I like how fun that is.
It's part of the journey. I gotta make sure I can stay on screen here.
Pulling up references, I forgot what everyone nines looked like for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
That can easily be forgiven. You don't draw them every day.
But I put like $80 in that game. No.
It's like, how dare.
What should be carved into? Because I wanted to do a pumpkin because it's so like there has to be something Halloweeny about it. So it's like what should be carved into the pumpkin?
Let's see here. Kevin says, Mercy getting sword action. Wait a minute. This isn't a Twitter stream. Wait, Cat Mouse is in the chat. How does that work? That's right. That's when you were talking about the little nines. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm actually backtracking and catching up on the chat a little bit. It looks like 2B is contemplating to be or not to be. Sorry, how soon I said that. Kevin says, be patient. A few of us are waiting on big ideas to be completed. Absolutely. Okay, good. I'm glad you could hear her. That's good. That's good. Following along a Thundercats theme from last time, what about Mum Ra in this? That's a good possibility. We always do love a good Mum Ra. Mighty Geek says, I can hear Cat. Thank you, dude. Platinum says, just make the rest of the outfit skimpy. Cat, just make it skimpy. Tubi is contemplating showing off some booty. Ken says, my son helped build sets for one of the high school's productions of Mean Girls this year. Due to that, I deemed the only appropriate Halloween costume to be sexy corn. Corn. Ken says, oh, Bill, I was talking about another X-Men scene. It has more clothes on it. Ugh. In space. Mike, what's up, dude? I'm glad you're hanging out with us, man. Dude, it's been a minute. Both so talented. I hate Mises to pieces. Dude, I'm glad you're here, man. That's awesome. We're over here just doing our Saturday night thing. This is what we like to do on Saturday nights. Mighty Geek says Alien and Predator are not horror or sci-fi. They are pretty much military action movies. I would halfway agree with that. Yeah, I can go along with those things. Sexy corn. I support this idea. The name pops. Yeah, Mike, for sure, man. It's been too long. We haven't run into each other in on a live stream in a while, and I think you were on the on one of the Red Valkyrie art auction streams, right? You were just in the mid-afternoon one. If you were on one, like we were on the 9 o'clock one, so I seem to remember seeing your name. So if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But I thought maybe you were on one of those streams, and I was just like, oh, we're not on the same stream with Mike. Oh, you hate it when you get sweat in your eye? I blinked, and I'm like, ugh, I can't see. Like, pretty soon I'm like, oh, geez, I have to get one of those wipies and clean off my eyes.
I got you.
Oh, my God, emergency.
Emergency.
Oh, my God, I can't see what I'm drawing.
It's napalm. Hold on. Here you go.
That's what I get for having a greasy face.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Luckily, Kat has these wipies that are meant to remove
Makeup,
so they're safe for your eyes.
Yeah, they're the micellar water wipes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Almost died.
You can't go blind. You gotta draw.
I know. I'm over here trying to draw with one eye open and one eye closed.
You're just like,
It's like, what do I do?
Yeah, when we're at conventions, it's like you don't have time to just wash your face through like a 12-hour day. So it's like we needed something.
Kat was like literally a medic for me right now. I couldn't see nothing. All right, I think that's better. All right, starting to see a little bit better. Let me dry off my eyes with a t-shirt or something. Good God. You know, your body is bulletproof until it's not.
Everybody's tough till they get sweat in their eye.
Oh my gosh. Okay, back to tonight's episode. After Bill almost died. All right, let me see here. Oh, look, I can actually see the screen now. Ken says the first Alien is horror. After that, I agree. For sure. Yeah, they treated the first movie like a horror film, for sure. And the second one, and you know, all the subsequent ones, yeah, I would agree. They treated it like military adventure, for sure. God, everybody here knows everybody. That's good. Mike says, yeah, I was on, don't get online too often, too many kids. You do have some kids, don't you? Kid Albury says, I want my art to be so hot it makes my face sweat. Platinum says, 2B is like, what does cake have to do with the Mission 9s? Platinum says, clear! Hit him with the paddles, cat.
Oh.
Mighty Geek, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. I know, I was doing great. I was doing fantastic. Until all of a sudden, I don't know what to do. Cat knew exactly where the where those freaking wipes were at on the art bin. We got one of those little rolly art bins. You just keep a pack of that stuff handy. My goodness. Just got to keep a pack of it handy because holy crap. All right, just gonna put a little bit of shading into her little skin tight outfit here. Just a little light shading, just kind of little happy shading, little bit of happy trees.
A little bit of happy trees.
Everybody knows what's happening with the outfit. You know what's going on.
I don't know. There was something about her face that I was like, something's wrong. And it was like her little bead mark on her chin. There we go. Now it's her. I was just like, something's missing.
Put a little bit of white highlights here and there. That way she's all good to go. Oh, I love how the lead breaks as soon as I start using it. Traitor. Traitorous lead. Well, considering my eyelids just betrayed me, it doesn't surprise me that the lead would also betray me. But it's all good. Good.
I've been betrayed, but
It's fine. It's just betrayal. They fall in line eventually. All right, get most of this in here. This will be a cool piece to color once it's all finished. I'm gonna enjoy that. That's gonna be awesome. All right, a little bit of a highlight here, and then we're gonna start with the next figure. Let's see, we've been drawing for what, about 50 minutes. That means we still have about 50 minutes left to draw some more things. How's that sound, Kat? Still got some time, so there's no big, huge rush. There we go. I want to make sure I got little things, make sure it just kind of looks right. Ooh, going in with the inks. Looking nice. Let me go back up here real quick. Kevin says one of the better Alien movies is the high school adaptation, as they showed what a group of dedicated kids on a shoestring budget can do live before an audience, including Sigourney Weaver. I don't think I saw that. I think I heard about that, but I didn't actually see that. That's kind of cool that they pulled it off, though. That's good. Cat Mouse is giving me Wicked vibes with that hat. Platinum says, wow, time is flying. Ken Albury says, that was an incredibly fast 50 minutes. Yeah, I can't really believe that it's been 50 minutes already. It's kind of crazy. Christopher says, both artwork looking fantastic. Thanks, dude. You guys are awesome. All right, so we still got Vampy, we still got Vampirella, and we still got Nira to throw into this piece.
Yeah, it took them like an hour in, and they were just like, "This looks like crap." Like it's.
So let's see about let's see. I could put Vampy here. See, I'm kind of gauging how much space I got here. So I think I can do this right around here. Vampy might be a little bit jealous because her hair and Mercy's hair are kind of similar.
I keep freaking out at like the little noise that we have, but it's just the AC unit because it has to pump out the heat now. And I was like, "Is that a rat?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's the AC unit."
Yeah, every time the little vent like cranks up and down too, it makes a weird crackly sound, like a little plastic sound.
Are we? The robots are taking over. It's the end. I love you. We had a good run.
We did good, better than most.
I got to draw for as long as I could.
Yeah, I got to draw comics, and as a kid, I got to play with Star Wars figures. So I guess I'm good. That's it. That's our time for the evening. Good night. Good night, Seattle.
Seattle. I see.
See, my leg broke again. What's up with that? I'm not pressing down that hard. I need a little bit of a point on this here pencil. That's how I get lines. All right. The faces always take the longest. You want to get them looking in the direction you want them to look in. You want an expression on their face. You don't want to accidentally draw a beard. Especially on Vampirella, she'd get mad. There you go. Put a little smirk on her face. I'm glad I remembered her earrings this time. I always forget Vampirella's earrings when I draw her sometimes. That sentence made no sense, but I'm just saying, sometimes I forget to draw her earrings. I'm just proud of myself that I remembered this time. Some person says her butt seems a little off, Bill. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. I gotta look. When I'm doing the drawing live like this, I'm only looking at it from like one direction. So it's a good possibility it might be a little bit off. I'll try to straighten things up a little bit. And I'll take a really good look at it when I'm digitally coloring it. Maybe I can make some adjustments there too. Sometimes doing a freestyle drawing like this is once you put the line down, that's where that line lives. Mighty Geek says, Ket, you won't get negativity with this crowd. Platinum says, how horrible. To protect the viewing audience, I suggest you let me have these pieces so no one will be offended by the visages. No wonder Chet has to keep the studio in pencils and stuff. Bill is abusive to them. Yeah, they die, but they die worthy deaths. They die honorable deaths.
On the battlefield.
Mighty Geek says your point is too fine. Although every time I try to make a point, I make no sense whatsoever. A blunt point, Abra. Platinum says, what impresses me most is how Kat makes it all so complicated, but looks so clean and simple.
Oh, thank you.
That's true. You see just how much construction and work goes on underneath the drawing. And then when the ink goes on there, it like just simplifies everything so much. So much work goes in like behind the scenes. You never get, and then she erases it all away. You'll never see it. You'll never see it again. Ken Albury says, Vamper fella has the beard. Platinum says, I know, right? They should give them to me post haste. Kevin says, is he related to Cinder fella? I'll look at them in a safe place in my home. Some person is saying the left cheek, which I'm thinking is this cheek right here, this left cheek. It could be, because like the way I drew the costume too is I drew this piece smaller than this piece, so it kind of doesn't match up as well. I'm sure that's not helping. I'll do this to kind of focus it in a little bit, but it kind of sucks with this pencil. I can't erase anything. Nothing can be erased. This is like rendered color pencil, so. Yeah, it's kind of like if I drew it, I may as well have drawn it just in ink right out of the thing. So that's where she lives. But I'll try to make some adjustments to it when I get to the digital. Kevin says, I can see Vampy thinking to herself, why is she wearing so much? That's so silly. Canabri says, I think so. They are step siblings with fella enchanted. You guys. That is very cheeky. All right, let's see where this Vampiro, this Vampy is going to end up. I really like the tilt on her head so far. This pose may end up working out pretty good.
We shall see.
We shall see. Only time will tell. Only 45 minutes now will tell.
Very specific time.
I feel like Bill Burr doing the Philly roast. He's just like, 2 minutes left. 10 more minutes left.
That roast is so brutal.
Oh my gosh. But that's the roast that made him famous. That's why he has a job. That's why he was in Star Wars.
That roast in Philly.
That's how his wife got him into Star Wars, because the roast went well. And he ended up having the best Imperial Trooper story arc of all time. Might have to rewatch some of that stuff.
Some of the good parts.
Some of the good parts. Maybe I'll have Vampirella holding a pumpkin. Just to drive the point home that it's Halloween.
Join me.
Join me for Halloween. Cat's like, yes, Halloween. Trial by fire. In a world built on pumpkins. Yeah, Vampy's coming along. She's coming along. Mike says, I don't have the chops to use a pencil like that. I erase way too much. You know, honestly, dude, it depends. If I'm drawing with a regular, like a normal pencil, like a normal human being, I erase like the whole time. I'm constantly course correcting, constantly changing. This is it's just because of the type of pencil that it is. So I just don't have a choice. If I was drawing with my other pencil, I'd be erasing like all the time. It's, just part of the process, And we can kind of like narrow down how you want the character and all that good stuff. But there's the reason I draw with these I say rendered pencil all the time because that's what it is. But these are Walmart color. Well, no, this is actually a good Prismacolor pencil. I'm coloring with good Prismacolor pencils. My other pencils are like Walmart dollar pencils, yeah, but my black and white pencils are actually good pencils. There's something about the weight of the pencil, and the way it puts the line down that agrees with either how hard I'm holding the pencil or just my general art style or whatever. So I'm sacrificing the ability to erase because I really want to have this line weight. If I draw with a normal pencil, like I have to build up these lines like slowly and build up the thickness over time, which is fine. That's the way I normally draw. But with these pencils, it's kind of like if I press down hard enough, I get the thick line in one stroke, and it kind of reminds me a lot of like if I was drawing with a brush. Just because the color pencil is soft enough that it kind of, I get a darker line and a lighter line just so much easier, or at least with less pressure or with less repetitive strokes or whatever. So I love drawing with both, but they both have completely different properties. And they bring out completely different mindset. So that's what's going on. And of course I said I was going to have Vampirella holding a pumpkin. And of course both of her hands are behind her butt. So I can't have her holding anything. I sabotaged myself.
How good you.
The only pumpkin she's holding is her butt. But she just wants to show off her costume, so I guess that'll be fine. All right, let me see. Let me catch up with the chat. Some person says, reminds me of the Tim Burton swirls. Yeah, she does have that going on.
Yeah. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Kat is a big fan of Tim Burton, so that style kind of you draw what you like, especially when you're drawing what you like. When you're drawing whatever you want, your mind kind of comes out on the paper too. So that's good. That's good. Platinum says, "Is there a Harvest Moon involved, Cat?"
No, I actually have never played Harvest Moon. I gotta play that. It's on my list of like comfy games to play.
Yeah. Fatang says, "Hello, hello." Fatang, I'm glad you're hanging out with us. We're over here drawing some sort of Halloween themed goodness. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Some person says the hat looks like something Art Nouveau. Kevin says, holding one of her pumpkins or something she stole from Charlie Brown. That would be funny having Charlie Brown back there. Very cool, very cool. Ken says, pumpkins, do I sense another opportunity for pumpkin goo? There's always a possibility of pumpkin goo. I love how Kat's pumpkin is a robotic dude. Yes. Yeah, I really like the way her piece is coming out. So awesome, dude. Platinum says...
It's like, oh, a meal. Duh.
I love the way the face on it's coming out.
It's like, yeah.
Platinum says, oh, I get it. The pumpkin has the mask of famed designer wears. Jason, what's up, dude? Glad you're hanging out with us for a little bit. We're over here sketching for another, what I think is probably another 40 minutes or so, I think. We're at an hour 7 right now. We usually go almost 2 hours. So we got a little bit left to go on these sketches. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. That's awesome. Platinum says game designer. Some person says, I found a nice pumpkin, plenty of big warts on it. Awesome.
Those are always fun.
Platinum says, very nice Easter egg, Cat. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I like the way she snuck it in there. It's good. Ken Albury says, you do not say she'd be holding the pumpkin with her hands. This is true. This is true. I was not specific. Some person says, Bill put a jack-o'-lantern face on her underwear.
Yeah, on her undies.
On her undies? On Vampirella's undies? But she's barely got any undies. How would I fit it?
You know how they put like a little bat on that bottom? You should put it on.
They put a little tiny jack-o'-lantern face?
Yeah, a pumpkin.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll make sure that fits. That's a cool idea. I like that idea. Platinum says, good old pumpkin butt. We're gonna get right down to it. Yeah, let me sketch out where her bottoms are gonna be.
Neil is perfect for a pumpkin. He's so creepy when you don't know who he is.
Got me quiet. I'm over here concentrating on the jack-o'-lantern face. Because I have to draw it tiny. What do you think, Kat? Will this work?
Cute. Good job. It's bigger than like the normal insignia, but it's not so big that she is now a wrestler.
That's something. She actually had the biggest influence on the Zen book by mentioning his belt.
Why does he look like a the wrestler from the '90s. Like
I've always drawn Zen with this huge belt buckle, and it was just a really an homage to like the original design from the '80s.
yeah, and it costs
And
money, but he doesn't need it all the time.
he doesn't need it all the time. And
He's a ninja. Why is he
wearing a
that?
giant WWE belt? Yeah. So and he is supposed to be a ninja. He's supposed to be sneaky. Can't have this big belt buckle going on.
Clank, clank, clank.
Which I always love to draw on the guy, but it makes more sense for him to have a smaller belt buckle. So
Yeah, it's just not all the time. Just have some fun.
let's see. Kevin says, "I think you're right. Pumpkin goo is needed right now." Let's see. Fatang says, "Or have a floating evil pumpkin that's smiling and glowing." That's a good idea. Especially since I'm going to color this a little bit later too. We're going to put some digital colors on it, so it might be kind of cool to have it glowing back there. I was thinking about either having a moon. We're definitely having like some kind of moon and maybe some bats flying around and stuff. It all depends on how much time we have when we get towards the end. So we still got we're at 112. Actually, I said 40 minutes like too soon. I think we have 40-ish minutes now. That's what it is. That's a good possibility. Platinum Albra says, let's see, I mean, in the picture, in the sky would be cool, like at night. Gotcha. Good idea. Jason says, working on some art class assignments. Finished up some yoga and yogurt a few minutes ago. Cool. Glad your day is going good, dude. I like the alliteration. Platinum says, what's your deal anyway? Is Vampy a space vampire or an earth vampire? You know what? I don't know either. I need to figure these things out. Because there's some elements that about that have kind of like mixed up in the little stories that I have read over the years. And I'm not exactly sure.
You're like, I don't remember anymore.
I don't remember.
When you have like a whole 30-year career, she's like, I don't remember every single thing.
What's funny is that I think of Vampy as more of a pop culture icon than as a character that I actually read her lore and keep up with it as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I would say that too.
Kind of like knowing just enough about like Marilyn Monroe to know, but not exactly being able to quote anything from her movies, which is kind of a shame. All right. Let's see here. I'll give her a second arm so that she has it. I wasn't really sure what was going to happen in the background here.
Or just in general. Yeah, I'll give her other arm.
She needs a second arm. If for nothing, just to imply that she has two arms. It just feels good. I know. I kind of like the floating jack-o'-lantern idea, so maybe we're going to do that real quick before we possibly jump into putting Nira next to these two girls. I just want to make sure that we have enough time to put a little bit of Halloween or some monster elements in here before we run out of time tonight. So I think I'll put in some monster elements now while it's still early. That way, if we run out of time, at least I know we got those elements in here. And yes, possibly pumpkin goo. A little bit of pumpkin goo. Hey, Katrin, how would you like to auction off these two pieces this evening? Two separate pieces? One piece? One a set? What would you like to do?
I usually like doing a set for this particular show.
Okay.
Unless there's debate amongst the citizens.
I'll tell you guys what. I will leave it up to the general public because the masses, the people, the fans, our friends, they should get to decide. So I'll tell you what, guys. Would you like for tonight's auction to be basically a set auction for both pieces together? Or would you like it to be for two separate little auctions so that you can bid on each piece individually? And of course, the auction is completely up to you guys too. So how all of that works out is completely up to you. So I'll take a little peek in the chat here in a second, give you guys a second to think about it. And when we get to the auction part, you will obey. Because we can always auction these off together. Like we did that last week, and that was fun. We can auction off the two pieces together as a set, a Mouse of the Evening set, or we can auction them off individually, separately. So that way, you guys can pick and choose and just and bid on the ones that you want. Both ways, totally cool. Here's our floating jack-o'-lantern. I like it. And a huge thank you to Cat Mouse, who joins us tonight. Thanks to the peer pressure. But I think it made the show a lot of fun. Let's see. Let me put in some little elements over here. We're gonna need some little. Some little things so we can kind of frame this piece a little bit. And I'll look up at the chat here in just a second. Here, get some of these little lines down and stuff. There you go. Something to kind of like just give it some structure. Here we go. Let me pull this back just a little bit. You see a little bit more of the image while we're drawing here. There we go. That way it kind of looks like they're standing like in a field or something. A little bit of some holes and maybe a little ravine or something. Let's give it a little something, something. See, I painted in a happy tree, Kat. Look.
Happy tree.
I don't know. It's a not so happy tree. It's like a Halloween tree. Happy trees.
Look at the chat. Can we bid in Taco Bell gift card format?
I fell behind on the chat a little bit. I was concentrating on this tree.
Now I want to put a scary tree.
You want to put in a scary tree now? Yeah, I totally agree, Platinum. Yeah, that's the thing. That girl is like, she's a figure of pop culture. You know, that's really how I kind of feel about her nowadays. Which is not a bad thing. I mean, that's something that's quite the level to accomplish. So it's definitely not meant in a bad way. Put a little drop shadow right there. That'll give me that little. There's that little something that I need right there. There you go. Had to give her some good structure. Some person says, "Kat, what is she grabbing onto?" I just realized that now. Kevin says, "What would that jack-o'-lantern be considered a little tiny?" I was about to say LT, like it's a car, a little tiny. Use your imagination. Platinum says, "Because he's the heavyweight champion, Mr. Mouse." Jeez, they always have the cool belts. She will too. Jason says, "Getting myself back in shape. Already lost about 17 to 18 pounds. Awesome, dude.
Nice.
Good job, man. My fitness pal is keeping me accountable. That's good. It's good to have one of those guys. Got to have somebody to motivate you. And I'm over here eating bags of M&Ms, and you're over there working out, getting healthy. So I need to make sure I do some of that exercise. Platinum says, "I think a Harvest Moon in Kat's art would be great if she wanted to put it in. Just my opinion."
I definitely want to explore it because Harvest Moon looks like so much fun and it looks like so cozy. So I'm just like, if we start playing it, they're just like, no.
Let's see. Platinum says, "Oh no." Kevin says, "At Platinum Abra, the nude lady in Life Force is a space vampire to beat all others." So there is a movie called Life Force, isn't there? Ken agrees. Got that right. Fatang says, "So are the pumpkins mostly for Halloween, or is it because of the pumpkin challenge?" It's just for Halloween. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a pumpkin challenge. I live under a rock. Some person says now she can hold that sword. Now
Now that you gifted her another hand.
I know, right? What kind of Halloween costume will Nira have on? Yeah, we're getting there. I thought maybe Nira was going to be kind of comparing costumes with Vampirella. So I was thinking maybe Nira was going to have more of a vampy outfit on, but we might be open to ideas. Jackie Lantern. A 2B costume, Ken Prime. Oh, that's right. You were thinking about the 2B costume. It was suggested already. This is true. This is true. This is very true. So, yeah, she might be wearing a 2B costume. Sexy taco costume.
Sexy corn.
A taco costume needs Waffle wearing it. That would actually be fantastic.
Little taco.
Little taco dog. There you go. Let me draw some of this here, and then I could start adding Nira into the piece. And if we run out of time, I will still add Nira into the piece wearing the 2B outfit. So it's very possible. Let's see, it's about an hour 30, so we got less than 30 minutes left in the show. So I'll start drawing Nira in there, and if I finish her, awesome. But if not, she is still going to be added in there completely. So you know what the plan is. I just want to draw some more haunted branches. They kind of like hold up just the composition a little bit. Platinum says the difference in pumpkins is stark. Ken Albury is already bidding 20. He's ahead of the game. I tell you what, Ken, totally cool. And I'm gonna write down your bid. Here, I'll write it down on a little scrap sheet of paper over here, so that way I don't have to scroll back up on the chat. There we go. I'll just have it off to the side there, just to make sure we got you. There we go. Just want to put this little highlight on here before I forget. Little touches here and there. All right. All right. Thanks, Ken. And we'll officially start the bidding here pretty soon. But we got a pre-bid. We got a pre-bid for 20. So Ken is in the room with 20 already for the piece. Now, here's the question I had from before. Are we bidding for both pieces as a set, or are we going to bid for two pieces individually? So two separate little auctions. Platinum says, I would like two auctions, but I have a budget. So Kevin says, I bid insanity. Ken Albury says, I suggest you do if desperately, so two people have a chance to win. You know what? That's a good, you know what? Because we're concentrating so much on the drawing. This is why we need you guys for chipping in ideas and stuff. So it would be nice to have two people have chances to win. So I think that's convinced me right there. That's already convinced me that we're going to have two separate auctions. So just so we know, if when you bid, when you put in a bid, doesn't matter what the number is, just make sure that you put in the word bid next to it and either Bill or Cat next to it, so we know which piece. We're going to do both auctions, I guess, pretty simultaneously, but we do need to know which one you're bidding on.
Do one at a time.
We could do one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way we don't confuse ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's.
Go first.
What's that?
You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys know that if for some reason I don't finish the piece, I'm still going to add Nira in a 2B suit right over here. So it is going to be a 3-character piece altogether. So thank you for your faith in me to finish the piece. And I will finish it tonight. But I got to take a break, have some food, good stuff. So we like, we like to go for 2 hours at a time. So So I tell you what, we're at the 1 hour 30 mark. I will just go ahead and start the little ticker for Cat's piece, specifically Cat's piece. I don't know which one you were bidding on.
I just said I'd go second.
Oh, that's right. Duh.
Stupid.
Oh,
Stupid.
I forgot what I just said in my own face. All right, we're bidding on my piece first.
You go first.
And we will go until like 1:45ish. Or no. What time is it right now? 11:30. So say 11.
5 minutes.
Huh?
5 minutes.
Okay. So we're gonna start with mine first. So as long I don't know which one you were bidding on, Ken. Subprime Ken Albury, for your 20. So just let me know. We're starting the bidding for my piece first, and then we're gonna end the night with a big, nice little auction for Cat. So we're gonna start with my piece first because Cat said so. So let me get it. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom here. I will start the little ticker here for the auction, and we'll keep that going. So now we're officially open for bids on the piece. And just so you know, if I don't finish it by the end of the show, I am going to finish the piece before I mail it to you. So just so you know that's where we are. Let me scroll back up on the chat, make sure not missing anybody because I got caught behind a little bit. Platinum says if we're going to do separate, which seems like the voting is going 50 Cat bid. So I believe Platinum. Just let me know. Okay, yeah, because we're separating both, so that way we don't get confused. Separating both because I see Ken is bidding 20 on each. Ken is bidding 40 on Bill. So yeah, we're starting with Bill first. I got you for 20, and Ken Caesar Prime Ken is in the room with 40. And I'm sure I missed a little bit, but I'm going to keep scrolling down. Ken Albury is bidding 45. And Kevin Green is coming right back with 50. So Kevin got it first. Ken Zazer is in the room with 55. You're awesome, dude. Thanks, dude. So Ken is the big bid in the house. We're going to go 5 minutes. It's 11:33 right now. Kevin says, I want to see a $45 bill. All right. Prime Ken is in the room with 55. Thanks so much, Ken. And we're just bidding on the Bill piece for right now. And then and I'm going to keep on sketching on it while we bid on Cat's piece as well. So we'll see.
Make your screen the biggest right now.
Let me see if I remember how to do that. Let me see if I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Like that.
I accidentally did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Focus on you right now.
All right. So at 11. Okay, let's say just make it easy. 11:40 p.m. We're going to end the auction on this piece, on the Bill piece, and then we're going to start the auction on the Cat piece. So I'll sketch a little bit, but I gotta watch the chat. Make sure nothing's going on. By the way, thanks guys for bidding so much and for being here and sharing ideas. This is our fun. This is our fun for the weekend. So we really enjoy that you guys are with us, hanging out. And I'm really going to fill this piece up. This is going to be a lot of fun doing this. You know what? I actually completely agree. Yeah. Kevin says, is it just me or would the Bill piece look balanced with Nira looking to the right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She needs to be looking off this way. So her general body position is going to be looking off in this direction. She's going to be Nira ex Automata. Ha 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 ha.
Well, there's a couple minutes. I'm going to go downstairs real quick and just check on David real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Make sure he's not being a potato. This can work.
Kat's going to return. She's just checking on her boyfriend, David. Make sure he's going to head out to work here in a minute. All right, so this way I remember now that Nira is definitely going to be looking off in this direction. Have her with a little smirk on her face. That's cool. Yeah, kind of like an album cover. It'd be like the Three Graces. Ken says, you don't see the delta though, so people might not know it's Nira. That's a problem. Unless I make it evil Nira. Which is a possibility. You can tell me what you think about that, but I kind of like the idea of it being our prime Nira. Kevin says, I like that idea. So when we enter the Greco-Roman themes, that should be on the top of the list. You guys. There we go. Let's see, I'm going to add just a couple extra elements over here. I like this little creepy tree branch haunted forest thing we got going on. I always like organic elements like this. They're just like so fun to draw. And it helps frame the piece too. It's like gives it some gravity. Gives me a better sense that they're actually like in a place. Still had to somehow fit that moon in there, didn't I? When I do the mod on the Patreon page, I'll make sure to upload the actual high res JPEG so that we get the full res of the piece. That's never fun if when you see a piece and it's uploaded and stuff and download it, ends up being like a little thumbnail, you know. It's like that's never good. I like to upload the actual full size rendered piece, you know. There we go. Got the moon. Oh man, this piece, yeah. We're coming together. We're coming together. Let's see. Jason says, "I'll come on. Perfect time to make a Rush joke. Moving pictures." Kevin says, "Give Nira some of her armor." or her N symbol somewhere. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good way to make sure, especially with the 2B outfit. I could fit in some different themes, some different little goodies. I can hear the pumpkin give a creepy laugh. Yes. At least that tree isn't trying to eat them like that scene from Poltergeist. Ah, jeez, right? Is it a blue moon? It might be a blue moon. Bill Moss Art is over 500 subscribers. Nice. And belated congrats, Mr. Mouse. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Growing slowly but surely. My people are finding me. I need my people. I need you. I need you all. Some person says they're both wondering when the mud wrestling will start. In exactly 15 minutes. Christopher said, looks awesome, Bill. Thanks, Christopher.
I returned.
You guys are awesome. The cat is back. I got, let me see here. Did I say 11:40? 11:45. I kind of stretched it because Kat wasn't in the room. But she has returned. I will leave this up for 3 more minutes, and then we'll do a little 10-second countdown, and we will go from there. And just make sure how Nira's body's going to be. Nira X Automata is going to be positioned.
David lost his voice.
He did, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
He was handing out Halloween candy at his work,
Mm-hmm.
and he did that for like 12 hours. So he woke up right now, and he's just like, I can't speak.
Nier Automata Eve. So you see, I'm looking up some reference just to make sure, because I want to play around with the. I want to play around with the costume just a little bit.
What? The Eve? You mean Eve from Stellar Blade?
No. Yeah, I'm getting things mixed up now. I'm talking about 2B from Nier Automata.
Bye-bye. Love you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
And Dave is off to work. 2B, Nier Automata.
There we go. Because there's a character in Nier Automata who is Eve, so it's just like, that's a very different character. I don't think you can draw him.
That's the character I already drew. I'm done drawing that character.
No, he's a completely different character, actually.
No, I drew Eve from Stellar Blade.
No, I was saying that it's just like the Eve from Nier Automata
Mhm.
is like a dude, so I'm just like, I don't think you want that guy.
No. Oops. You know what's funny is if I draw the because I can't really draw like because sometimes she covers her eyes with the sash,
Mhm.
but I can draw the headband though. I like the headband in her hair. Not used to seeing Nira with short hair. Kind of cool. But you know what? She has lots of different looks, man. All right. Well, our time for auctioning off the Nira X Mercy Vaporella piece has now expired. So let me look at the chat, make sure I didn't miss somebody. I gotta scroll back up real quick. Platinum says the cat that made the hat is back. Get to the chopper, Dylan. Is it a Ronco chopper? Did you name your company entity because it has the word titty in it, Bill? That was actually subliminal, and I will say yes.
That was one of the first questions I asked him, and I was like, wait a minute.
It has to be, right? I mean, like not consciously. It can't. I don't think it was conscious. There's no way that it was conscious, but maybe it was. I'm not really sure. I mean, I mean, the rules of what I like has not changed since forever. So even though we named the company back in what 1992, I can only say that you're right. Platinum says, yeah, Booby Comics was taken. I just want the world to be happy, and nothing makes the world happier than boobies. Kevin says, I just had this weird image that it's Allura in cosplay in the center, thinking to herself that being a brunette isn't so bad. She could, all I have to do is add like the little beauty mark above her lip and add the, and she could, yeah, we could say that she's wearing a wig. It could be Allura. It could absolutely be Allura. If you win the bid, Kevin, because right now I think you've got the big bid in the house. I will make her Allura for you. I will definitely make her Allura for you. Oh, but Ken Zazer says no. Of course, Ken might actually want her to be Allura too. So, Ken, also in the house. Thank you, Ken, for 70. And we are going to do a 10-second countdown on this piece. Now, hopefully everybody is on the YouTube channel. If you're bidding, especially if you're chatting and everything, the YouTube channel is more, it's better synced to everything. So I go by the chat, not by my voice, because there is a delay in my voice. There's like a 5 to 8 second delay between me talking and you actually hearing what I say. So I always go by the chat as far as this countdown goes. And as soon as the field opens up and it's blank, I type in the next number. So we are at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sold to Ken Zazer Prime. Ken, thanks, Ken. Please, everybody, congratulate Ken for winning our auction this evening for the Bill piece. And now we're going to be auctioning off the cat mouse art 2B. Let me see if I can switch the camera around so that, can I switch it so that your piece is the big piece? I mean, I'll actually take my piece out of the thing, so that way, can I do that? What can I do? Gothi, what can I do? These are the only...
You can drag me to the first place, to the left spot, so that I'm on that spot.
I can't move it. Let me see if I can move it.
There we go.
It worked! It worked!
There
It worked!
go.
Yes, yes.
Burns.
All right, well, first of all, let me congratulate Ken. Kevin says congrats. Nice. Awesome. Platinum says congrats. Kevin says you're a winner. Well done, Ken. Now, will she be Allura? Yes. I will totally make her Allura for Ken. It's all good. Ta-da! Ken says, yeah, Allura would be cool. Can she have a dark skull? Yes. No, absolutely. I could totally, you'll actually see that before we leave the show tonight. That little piece I can add on. That is totally cool. So now we are going to be bidding on Cat Mouse's artwork. So any bid, we're going to start anywhere.
Yep.
Just type in the word bid next to your number. So that way we know the bid is official.
And it's legit.
And I'll keep an eye on the chat. It's 11:50 right now. We'll keep this going for 5 more minutes so that you guys can think about it and bid on the piece. And then we will do a 10-second countdown on that. Platinum is in the room with 50 on Cat Mouse's artwork. Thank you, Plat.
Starting up strong.
That's how you do it, man. We're not here to joke around. Platinum means business.
we're almost here exclusively to joke around.
we actually are here exclusively to joke around. You guys are awesome, dude. Thanks, Platinum. And we'll wait to see if anybody else would like to bid on the piece. Like I said, we'll let this go for 5 minutes while she's sketching. And then we will do a 10-second countdown just like we did with the last one, just to make sure everybody has a chance. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, man. Platinum says, this is Platinum subdued a bit. Kevin says, woohoo, that's fun. Last Halloween, we got the 3 Cyber Angels being naughty in a haunted pumpkin patch. That's right, we did. That's right. This year, they finally got their costumes on. Yep.
They didn't have costumes on?
No, because they ended up in the Club Corrupt issue, and they were Sans costume. Platinum says, until I have to pounce. I got to give Platinum a challenge. Got to challenge the Platinum. The Platinum Albra demands it. He will pounce the bid when other people want to bid against the Platinum bid. This piece is awesome, Kat. I love this.
Lots of fun. I haven't drawn 2B in a minute, and I'm just like, yay!
First of all, you were able to put in like a fully inked piece, and you got all the gray shading and everything on there.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's just like I like putting in the when I'm just doing the black and white. I really like doing the grayscale. Grayscale is always really fun.
Yeah. I mean, it brings it out so good. Or a big fluffy puppy. You guys. All right, well, we got 2 more minutes. If anybody wishes to bid against Platinum Abra.
I like putting lines over here. He's like, whoa.
Kevin Green says, Waffle is the puppy. Waffle is the puppy. He's the studio puppy. Awesome sauce. Got a little less than 2 minutes. Platinum is the big man in the room right now with 50. Platinum says, who will join me in the ring of throwing around his hard-earned bucks? We're looking for Thunderdome here, people. We need the challenge. Abra's plan is coming to fruition. Kevin says, I get the feeling that costume has a pronounced thong back to it. Yes. Platinum is challenging the room. Platinum says, I dare thee to bid against me.
You see the recent one?
Yeah, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. With artwork. That's the Thunderdome I'm talking about. Kevin says, I know you want this, so I will sit back and wait my summary piece to be finished.
Are you gonna put the little
Yeah, Kevin's actually got quite. He's got like a nice selection. It's a collection of pieces that make up one big image.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin's quite taken right now.
Are you gonna put the waffle in a soup in the thing? In your thing?
Possibly. Waffle in a taco suit. It could happen. It could happen.
I'm sure.
I know you want to say. Yeah. Some person says, I'm sure Kat wouldn't mind more bids, though. Absolutely.
Oh, no.
A couple more little bids.
Don't give me more money.
I know.
No.
Please don't help Kat live.
Oh, no.
Right now, Platinum's at 50. For 51, this piece could be yours. So we are at the end of our bidding time. I'm going to start with our 10-second countdown. Platinum in the room with 60. He was biding his time just in case somebody else was going to bid. So we put that in just in case. Thanks, Plat.
Snipers.
And you never know, the sniper might come in. So it's like you gotta think, you gotta type ahead of him. Don't make me fight myself.
Just in the ring, like.
All right, starting the 10-second countdown right now with 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's not Fight Club. 3. Platinum Albra in the room with 71 against himself. You people should be ashamed. He's looking for challenge. 2, 1. And sold to Platinum for 71. Thanks, Platinum. Thanks for the support, dude. You guys, everybody in the room is awesome. I'm glad that you guys were all hanging out with us, and you support us in a million different ways. Even being here in the chat is a huge support. If you share out the link for all our stuff, and you share the images on your social media, all that good stuff, all those things really help us out a lot to keep on growing and finding more fans. Please, everybody, congratulate Platinum, because he's a huge supporter, man. We love you guys. Please say thank you and congratulations to the Platinum Albra. I said Albra. See, I'm starting to slur my voice because it's getting late. Platinum says, "Oh my, thank you. You really love me." I know, Albra, like Jessica Albra. I'm just starting to slur. Hey, it's late. It's late at night. It's late. But I tell you what, I'm gonna add on the eyeball sclera and a little mark here for Ken before we leave. While we just kind of like finish up the evening for the evening, because this won't take but a second to do, and I know that he wants to see this actually be Allura in cosplay. There we go. Now it's Allura. Whoa, no, it's not Allura yet. What am I talking about? Now it's Allura. Awesome. There we go. Well, like I said, I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. It really does mean the world to us, and for supporting and collecting and just being a part of everything. The studio wouldn't be anything without you. So, Kevin says, it is? It's not even tomorrow yet. Man, oh, you know what? I need to turn off the little ticker thing. Why is that still on? All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're gonna call it a night. Thank you so much again for hanging out. There we go. We got Nira's on the way, so we're gonna make sure that's all good to go. I was gonna put up the information like the PayPal stuff, but I know that you guys already know that. If it was somebody new in the room, I would definitely share it again, but we're all good to go. Thanks again, everybody, for being with us. We plan on doing it. Let me look at my calendar to make sure before I put my foot in my mouth. What is next Saturday? Next Saturday is the 2nd of November?
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah. All right, so our plan is to be right back here next Saturday, 10 o'clock Standard Eastern Time. And if possible, we'll have Kat join us again, so that way we can all have some fun and chill out and do some art together, man. I like throwing ideas around with you guys and having fun. So thanks again. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we will see you again. All right. See you later, Kat.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Seattle.